Now you got a blog and some traffic and need AdSense approval to generate some revenue from it. Hi everyone, this is Digital Abhi, and in this episode I am going to give you some tips for Google AdSense approval. Getting Google AdSense approval is not as tough as it seems. You just need to follow some guidelines and tips to monetize your blog. But before moving on to the tips and guidelines, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, do hit the subscribe button and also press the notification bell so that you get notified whenever I put some valuable piece of content. So the first thing you need to focus on is content. In digital world, we say content is king, and that's what you need to follow for your blog. You need to put quality content on your blog. You need to avoid plagiarism. Plagiarism is when you copy others' content and use it for yourself. Most of the people just copy content from others' website and blogs and put it on their blog. This is one of the major reasons for the rejection of their Google AdSense application. Your content should be unique. There are a lot of tools available online to check plagiarism for your content. Try to keep your content at least 80% unique. The topics on which you are putting content can be similar to others, but the content you are writing should be unique. The next thing you need to note down is consistency. Along with the quality of content, consistency also plays an important role for AdSense approval. What I have seen is people put 3 or 4 posts on the same day and then don't post anything for a month. This is what you need to avoid. For my blog, I put 12 posts in about 30 days. You can also follow a schedule for your post. I would suggest you to put at least 1 post each week. This way you can maintain consistency for your blog. Other than that, you need to provide your blog some time before applying for AdSense. Let's say you start your blog on June 1st, then give at least a month to your blog, and in the meantime you should put consistent content on it. The next factor is the number of visitors. If you are thinking that you need thousands of views or visitors to get AdSense approval, then be happy because it's just a myth. For my blog, I just had around 30 to 40 visitors on an average per post during the time of Google AdSense application. In the same way, you don't need to worry about the visitors or views. Even a less number of views can do the work for you. But note down one thing, never ever send bot traffic to your blog or website. It will hurt you in the long run. The next thing is blog pages. There are some necessary pages you need to put on your blog. The first one is About Us page. On the About Us page, you need to tell about who you are, what your blog is about, or what type of content you will be posting. The next one is the Contact Us page. On this, you need to put details about how your visitors and users can contact you. Here you can just simply put a contact form and an email ID. Other than these 2 pages, you also need to put a privacy policy page. On this page, you need to tell your visitors if you are collecting their data or not, and if you are doing, what type of data you are collecting. You can easily get the format of privacy policy page online and then amend it according to your requirements and on your blog. Also, if you want, you can put a FAQ page. It's not necessary, but you can put if you want. The next factor which becomes a major issue in Google AdSense approval is keyword stuffing. What people do is, in order to cheat Google's algorithm and to get more views through SEO, they just stuff keywords in their blog. But believe me, Google is much smarter than we think. Doing these black hat techniques will eventually hurt your blog and website. And in some cases, people even end up getting their website or blog banned or penalized. Then comes the type of content which you should not post. You should never ever post any kind of content which supports social enemies like terrorism and child labor, etc., etc. And another important factor is the user experience. This factor not only matters in blogs, but it plays an important role in every kind of business. Make your blog and website user friendly. And how you can do it? It's very simple. Just follow these simple tips. Your text should not be too small. You need to put pictures but avoiding putting too many images. Also make sure that the readability of your blog is good. By readability, I mean if you are putting a light background, then your text should be dark. Or if you are putting a dark background, then your text should be light. Let's say if the background color is yellow and the text color is orange, then it would be difficult for the readers to go through the blog. The same goes for dark colors like black and brown. Also, the blog needs to be responsive. That is, it should be mobile compatible. From my experience, there's one key point which I want to tell you. Always think from user's point of view. Think what a user would like to see when he or she comes to your website or blog. Don't create your blog for AdSense or money schemes. Create it for a potential audience. Think about the content they would like to see. And believe me, you will never face any kind of issue in AdSense approval. These are the tips that I followed for my earlier blog and got Google AdSense approval within a month. And I would recommend you to do the same. Just follow these simple tips and you are good to go. Also, if you have any doubt or queries, tell me in the comment section. Or if you face any problems while applying for Google AdSense, you can contact me through my social media. All my social media handles are mentioned in the description below. So that's all for this video. If you got any valuable piece of information from this video, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to Digital Abhi.